As I always say that English is just a language. Take it only as a language, not as a MPSC or UPSC examination, because it is not that much tough. After taking some efforts, we can easily improve this language. You just need to be consistent while improving this language. So, in today's video, I am going to tell you that how the girl who was not able to utter a single line, who was not able to construct a single sentence, today she speaks English fluently. So, without making delay, let's get into the video. As I was always fascinated by English language, and as I have also said, that incident which occurred to me when I was only 9 years old girl. I was watching a Hindi movie. There was a scene. In that scene, there was a foreign lady. She was speaking in English language using her accent, and that made me think of English language. I tried to imitate her. Yes, I was not able to understand what did she speak in that scene, but yes, I was trying to speak in her accent. I was just copying her accent, and after that, whatever there was in English, at that time I just tried to speak like her. So, as I have also said that I had given up twice improving this language. Once when I just passed my 12th examinations, and second time when I was completing my graduation. But because at that time even I had to concentrate on my studies, that's why I gave up. I couldn't give enough time to my spoken English, that's why I gave up. But after graduation, I started improving this language. But before that, there was one incident which happened to me, that was like when I was in my third year. So there was our professor who always guided us. So my friend and I went to him to get some guidance. So he was telling that how he made his two children able to speak this language fluently. So that even made me think about English language. I do remember that the other day I got back home and tried to introduce myself in English language. I just wanted to speak this language, and after introducing myself, I just wanted to introduce that where do I come from. But yes, I was not able to introduce that thing, even I was not able to utter a single word. So at that time, I decided that at any cost, I would improve this language. And I thought that just because lack of vocabulary, I was not able to speak in this language. Then after that incident, I started just enhancing my vocabulary. But still, as it was my summer examination, sixth semester examination, that's why I had to concentrate on my studies. And at that time, even I gave up improving this language. But after completing graduation, I had to do nothing. That's why I started improving this language. I started watching videos, English videos, Joe Talk videos, how people improve this language within a few months. So, this kind of videos I did watch, and their journey definitely inspired me a lot. And those videos also helped me to think of English language. Then I have also said that how did I come across Dear Sir's video? Actually, before starting my journey towards this language, I had watched Dear Sir's video. I had learned some grammar, but because of some reason, I couldn't continue learning that grammar. So, as I had decided that I would improve this language at any cost, so I did watch Dear Sir's video again. I started from zero. I learned each and everything. First thing, I always say that I learned grammar. Whatever he told, I just followed him each and every step. And after learning grammar, after giving 15-20 days to that grammar, I did written practice. I became able to construct sentences, to frame sentences. Then I started practicing English. I made small, small sentences. But yes, While practicing, even I made so many mistakes. I didn't only learn tenses and voices. I have told that auxiliary verbs, conditional sentence, phrasal verbs, so many things I learned. I came across all these things gradually. I didn't learn all these things at a time. Once I got into it, I came across all these things. Within a few months, I realized that how grammar is important to improve this language. I always say that you have to learn grammar, but do not learn the whole grammar at a time. You just need to make a chart, write down all those things which are important to improve this language. I didn't improve this language within a few days and within a few months. It took me a year. I did it continuously. Without missing single day, I practiced. Yes, I couldn't practice for half an hour, an hour. I practiced only few minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes. But yes, in a day I practiced at least for 3 4 times. Whenever I got chance, I thought in English language. I tried to make sentences. Whatever I saw around me, I learned all those words. And whenever I made mistakes, I realized those mistakes and corrected my mistakes by myself using Google. I had a dictionary, but because it was a big dictionary and it was hard for me to search for all those words because I have learned so many words. Every day I learned 4 5 words, but with that I had to learn examples. There are examples even. I do remember that I learned at least 3 4 examples of a single word. I didn't mug up single thing. I analyzed each and every word, and that's how I remembered word and only word. I believe just because of enough word today I am able to speak this language fluently. Initially I was afraid to speak in this language. I became anxious, but I didn't give up. I continued practicing English language. Whenever I was afraid at that time, I told myself that one day I would speak this language like others are speaking, like a native speakers, and that motivated me a lot. Before 2 years ago I was also one of you. But because using proper strategy, today I am able to speak this language like this. In my family, no one had an idea that I spoke this language like this. When they heard this language from me, they were shocked. They were like, "When did you learn this language?" Because I had no that kind of environment around me. It was obvious for them to get shocked. And in my school and college, even, no one use this language to communicate to each other. So there even I didn't face that kind of embarrassment which people usually face when they try to speak in this language. So without any environment, if I could improve this language, then it is also possible for you to improve this language. You just need to follow all those tips which I have told in my other videos. See, each one finds their own way to achieve their goal. I have found my own way. I didn't watch that much videos on YouTube, only English videos, only 2 3 times in the morning and in the evening. And every day I learned something from those videos. I didn't waste my time. Every day I made use of that time which I got after doing all the chores. Instead of talking to friends on phone, on chat, I always preferred to study. And that study, that efforts made me able to speak this language. My hard work paid me off. And if you take efforts, if you do some hard work, that will definitely pay you off. So do not worry if today you are not able to utter a single word. You just need to do one thing, that is just get into it and learn all those things which are important to improve this language. So this was my journey. How did I improve this language? If you get motivation from my videos, please tell me it in my comment box, and thank you very much for watching my video.